Hi everyone, Palm Tree here. So I decided that I wanted to share a story because I know some people who smoke weed can relate the early days of smoking, like, the days when you just hit a joint a couple times and feel so stoned to the bone. Like, you ever had those moments when you get like so high and you sit down in your chair and you get so comfortable and then you're like, shit, now I don't want to get up. And then you realize the TV's off and then you gotta get the remote. That's the type of high I'm talking about. So on to the story. First time getting high, the year was like 2015. It was around my sophomore year of high school. This wasn't what I would say like my first time smoking, but definitely my first time actually feeling high. Like the first 2 years, or not the first 2 years, the first 2 times were boring. Like my first time, I was hanging out with a friend, and he's always wanted to smoke with me because he's like, "Oh, you're such a clown. Like I want to see you high," and like I've always had it curious on like how that would feel. So like one day he took me to like some bleachers and we smoked, but like at the time I didn't know how to inhale, so I didn't feel high. And honestly, I didn't enjoy the taste. I think the reason why I didn't enjoy the taste is because of the blunt wrap. It was a Bluntville, and to this day I still don't like Bluntvilles. Either way, they burn fast. And also, this is my first time, so it tasted like what a skunk smells like. But the second time smoking, it was with different people on Halloween. And I remember that we smoked in this old friend's room, and I took a hit of the blunt, and I accidentally spit in his room. Luckily, he didn't see, but like, I built a habit to that from the first time smoking, because every time I would hit it, I would spit on the floor, because I would be outside. Now, I forgot I was inside. Luckily he didn't see, but my other friend did see, but he didn't say anything. I just put my foot over it. But then my friend kept watching me, and he realized that I wasn't inhaling right. Yo, bro, what are you doing? I'm like, what do you mean? I'm hitting the blunt. He's like, you're not hitting it right. So I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, you're not inhaling. So he shows me how to inhale. But like by the time he shows me how to inhale, the blunt's already like almost done. I only got to hit it like 2 times. So I didn't feel high. I only felt the hungry part. But at least not, like at that point, I knew how to inhale. So I was ready for the next time. Or so I thought. The third time me smoking, oof, that's when I really hit it off. That's when I really started to feel it. It was around March. Around, like where I live, there's like a parade that happens for St. Patrick's Day. And a lot of like the teenagers like to go out and hang out and like, sometimes see the parade, but like most of the time we would just go out and smoke. But this is my first time actually seeing this parade high, and I think a couple of my other friends too. So at school at our lunch table, we decided that we were gonna get big high before the parade. It was like me and like maybe like 5 other guys. We all threw down $10. We really wanted to enjoy this parade. So on the day of the parade, we planned to meet like around like 1. Because the parade started like 2:30. So we decided we were gonna go to his friend's house, and he has some woods that like leads to a trail to like the back of a school. So we go to the back of those trails, and we're just waiting for this other guy. This other guy, he's the one that had like the weed. So we're waiting for him like a solid like 15 minutes, and he comes, and he pulls out this fat J with a dab rolled in around it. Now at the time, I didn't know what dabs were. I just thought it was something you put in like a joint or a blunt to make it burn slower. Now it does make it burn slower, but I didn't know that I was about to get really, really fucked up. I was already clapped. I felt it. Because, like, at this point, I knew how to inhale. So I inhaled that bitch real good. And the taste was a bit better because of the dab. But I still didn't like the taste. So, of course, I spit on the floor. Well, more like on the leaves because we were in the woods. And then I passed to my homie on the left. And then he hits it. And he starts just coughing because he's not an experienced smoking either. But like he smoked before. I think he has baby lungs still to this day, honestly. But yeah, he hits it, passes it, and it is going around like 5 heads. And then I hit it one more time, and then I'm like, I'm out. 2 hits, and I was like, I'm done. I was still a lightweight at this point, honestly. So my other friend, he hits it one more time. I think he hits it like 2 more times, and he's out. And it's like this joint is like almost halfway. It's not even halfway yet. It's almost halfway. So then I give it to my other two friends. Get it? They're the ones that like they're already smokers, so they finish it off. Me, I'm just chilling. I'm sitting on the log, and like I started to get the spins, and I started feeling really high. And then I was trying to get up, and I couldn't get up. And I was like, I'm like, guys, I don't feel like I'm really fucked up. And I was like, I really wanted to lie down. So keep in mind, we're in the middle of the woods. So my head's spinning so badly. I have to spin so badly that I want to lay down so badly. I lay on like a pile of leaves in the middle of the woods. I couldn't have gotten a tick, but I didn't give a fuck at that point. My head was just spinning. My friends try to pick me up, and they do, but like all of us were really high. So all of us were having a really hard time to walk to the part where the parade is happening. And as we're walking to the parade, I look at my friend. We're gonna call him Zay. I look at my friend Zay, and I'm like, bro, you look like an eggplant. And he just started dying laughing. The reason why is because like that day he decided to wear like all purple. He had like some dark purple shorts and like some nice purple, I think they were Great Fives, and then like a purple Champions sweater. And yeah, he just looked like an eggplant. So we're just walking, through the town, trying to get to the location where the parade's happening. I think there's like maybe 30 minutes left. I honestly don't know how all of us managed to find our way there, because we were that high, and most of us could barely walk. Maybe like the two people that were already like, who already knew how to smoke, they were already fine. They were chilling. They were walking without a problem. So we get to the area where the parade's happening. It's like by a church. We sit on like the sidewalk. I'm seeing like all these leprechauns pass by. They're throwing candy, which I have the munchies at this point. So I was so happy to see that candy. And here comes this guy. He's like really tall. I think he was wearing like those sticks that like give you a boost of height. Like like the ones that you see in festivals. I'll try to throw a picture on the screen if I can, but yeah. Like he looked like one of those, and it looked really creepy. It looked like Slenderman. This is before Slenderman even came out. Like he that's what he looked like. I asked my friends if they saw the same thing, and they were like, "Nah, bro, you just tweaking." I was just fine, but after I think we went to McDonald's, and then I started to sober down. I usually, when I eat food, my highs start going down. Some people have that, some people don't have that. I guess it depends. But yeah, then after that, I just went home, and I sobered down by the time I got home. But yeah, that's all. Leave a like on the video, and if you want to hear more stories, then hit the subscribe button and notification button, because I have a lot more stories to tell on this channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.